Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Thursday, June 30th, 2016. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Honorable Michael Perkins today ascended to the chair of Speaker of the National Assembly. Perkins, who had previously served as Deputy Speaker and a Senator on the government benches, was elected following the demitting of office of former Speaker Franklin Brand. He was nominated by Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris and seconded by the Honorable Vance Amory.
As the new Speaker of this House, will do all that is necessary to maintain order and decorum in this House. If the chair is moved to discipline members, so shall it be. If the opportunity arises for members to be named, that is, the procedure whereby the chair calls a member by his or her name and asks that that member be removed from Parliament, so shall it be. I take this opportunity to thank one and all. Again, I reiterate, it is my intention to conduct the affairs of this Assembly without fear or favor and to the best of my ability. And on that note, I ask on this occasion to say to you, may it please you.
The Honourable Perkins was elected Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly on May 14, 2015, at the start of the new term pursuant to the Constitution of St. Christopher and Nevis. Words of congratulations to the new Speaker came from fellow parliamentarians and in particular those from Nevis who spoke on the adjournment.
For me, it makes me proud to stand and say how proud I am to welcome somebody of character, of integrity, and someone who I feel has demonstrated as Deputy Speaker and will continue to demonstrate the necessary leadership in this House to take us far and away from those dark days when houses were convened at 3 and 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon to do all manner of evil to the country. Those days are gone, and may they long be forgotten in the sense of any impact inside of here.
I would want, on behalf of the people of Nevis 11, on behalf of myself, I would want to congratulate you on your elevation to this higher office. And I would hope and I would wish you the best in your speakership, and one would hope that we are able to get a fair and balanced deal, on this side, on this side of the House.
Mr. Perkins has conducted the affairs of the National Assembly on several occasions while in the Deputy Speaker position due to the health challenges faced by former Speaker the Honourable Franklin Brand, whose resignation was announced in May of this year. Speaker Perkins has promised to follow in the footsteps of former Speaker Brand in upholding the proper conduct of the National Assembly. In a release issued on June 17th, Thermal Energy Partners announced through its affiliate Nevis Renewable Energy International (NREI) that it has begun a series of final design reviews and analysis of utility interconnection points for its Nevis geothermal power plant. Thermal Energy Partners also announced that Clemency, a subsidiary of FEDG, has joined Turboden in a joint venture to provide EPC services for the project. According to the release, technical teams from Turboden, Clemency, and Thermal Energy Partners were on hand during the week of June 17th to make final preparations with the Nevis Electricity Company Limited (NEVLEC) officials and toured the port facility, prior to the mobilization of the drilling and construction equipment. This latest announcement comes after Thermal Energy Partners previously conducted well testing and monitoring of the geothermal resource back in March and selected Turboden as its ORC technology vendor. CEO of Thermal Energy Partners, Bruce Cutright, says the coordination of the final design element of the geothermal ORC plant is important for the future production of geothermal power here in Nevis. The visit keeps progress on schedule and on track to have a fully completed geothermal plant by the end of 2017 that will generate electric power from a high enthalpy geothermal resource. Deputy Premier the Honourable Mark Brantley says Nevis has a commitment to achieving climate change goals that includes significantly cutting energy costs to its citizens and to transitioning the island to a totally independent renewable energy source. Nevis will soon be able to produce zero-emission electricity and export geothermal power to nearby islands. In more local news,
we are big on training from the Department of Agriculture standpoint.
Minister of Agriculture, the Honourable Alexis Jeffers. Minister Jeffers was making reference to training that is currently being conducted by 3 Taiwanese officials with farmers on Nevis. He spoke to the importance of the training to the Ministry of Agriculture's overall objective of achieving food security.
Only through training one can, garner the necessary skills and techniques that are needed to ensure that agriculture remains alive and well here on the island of Nevis. We know of these workshops that we're having over this evening and tomorrow, but of course there are more training to come. And in terms of the linkages, as Mario did indicate, all this is being done to ensure that there's a linkage between training and the ultimate result of producing better and healthier crops. So that is what our emphasis would be moving forward to ensure that we're able to provide healthy products for people here on the island of Nevis.
Yesterday, Minister Jeffers and Permanent Secretary Eric Evelyn met with the Taiwanese officials ahead of the start of the 2-day workshop.
We will be having Mr. Chang, who will be dealing with organic farming as well as good agricultural practices. And on Thursday evening, the 30th of June, we'll have Ms. Lin, who will be dealing with soil nutrition and composting. We are indeed very happy that these officials would have come here to impart their expertise and their knowledge to the farmers here in Nevis. Of course, we have a very healthy relationship with the Taiwanese mission here. They have been our partner for many years, and we would have benefited tremendously from their training. And we are so delighted that they are here once again to conduct some training exercises.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Eric Evelyn. Still to come.
My fellow graduates, what a journey this has been so far. We have learned a great deal and we have a new world to face together.
The details after this break.
Celebrating the old, showcasing the new. Culturama 42.
Welcome back. A Gingerland community-based tourism workshop, which concluded today, was made possible via funding support under the 10th European Development Fund program and executed under the tourism component of the OECS Economic Integration and Trade of the OECS project. The intervention was held under the theme Enhancing the Community-Based Tourism Product for the Gingerland Community.
What we are doing here today is deeply rooted in our treaty. It originates from the treaty, which mandates our member states to strengthen the participation of our communities, local community residents in the tourism sector. We are looking, as I said, to enhance more involvement of local residents in the sector, to get them to benefit more directly. More directly, why? Because now most of the persons who are involved in the sector, who benefit from the sector, do so indirectly. They work in the tourism sector, they work in a hotel, so they get paid. But now, when we're trying to get persons to have greater ownership in the sector, they will then be able to earn foreign exchange directly from tourists. And this is a win-win situation because guess what? The tourists today, this is what they're looking for. Contemporary tourists are seeking authentic experiences. They are looking for more enriching, more educational, more engaging experiences that allows them to directly interact with the local residents. And this initiative also allows us to diversify the tourism sector so we can attract various markets.
Vanessa Webb was instrumental in organizing the training.
We want to say thank you for members of USPAS who are here and who remain committed to helping us in moving forward. We are still trying to move forward with the Gingerland, rehabilitation of the Gingerland public market. And we're proposing to do some rehabilitation work to also include business labs where young persons, perhaps school leavers or young persons within the community who are not working can have seed grant, small amounts, given to them, provided they present some sort of creative ideas for tourism business, heritage tourism business that they can operate at the Gingerland public market and maybe use it as their base. It doesn't mean they can't go elsewhere with their products to sell their products. But we would like to see the Gingerland public market come alive, and we crave your indulgence in this. And it's not only about USPATH, but also in all of us integrating our ideas based on what you are also doing in tourism. So thank you again that all of us can be here to share ideas.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Carl Williams, gave his blessing to the June 27th to 30th workshop when it commenced on Monday. Williams, who made remarks on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism, implored the participants to learn as much as possible.
This seminar should serve as a catalyst to assist you in further improving yourselves and impacting your communities. You would then be in a better position to add to the island's tourism stock and at the same time increase your earning potential. Most importantly though, you will be armed with the requisite skills, strategies, and ideas to ensure that visitor expectations are met through rewarding and memorable experiences.
The Joyce and Liebert Primary School JLPS kicked off the 2016 Primary School Graduation Series yesterday, Wednesday, June 29th, when the school graduated 22 students. Here is more in this report.
16 girls and 6 boys graduated during the ceremony held at the Gingerland Methodist Church. Among them, the top student for the year, valedictorian Julissa Griffin. Among other prizes, she received the Honorable Vance Amory Excellence Scholarship Award, the Principals, Nevis Teachers Union, JLPS, James H. and Patricia Cole, St. George's Mothers Union, Bank of Nevis, and the Reverend Canon Dr. Alson Percival Awards for the most outstanding results in the test of standards. The Premiers and the Joycelyn Liebert Awards for the most outstanding girl, the Lundy S. Dale Award for best language arts results, the Department of Education Award for excellence in mathematics, the Tivan Brown Award for the best science results, the Prentice Books Award for the best combined mathematics and the science, and the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Social Studies Award.
On behalf of the graduating class of 2016, I salute all our teachers, past and present. We are reminded daily to keep our standards high. We tried, but at times our childish nature got the better of us. But you know what, teachers? We are really grateful that you were with us on the final leg of our JLPS journey. At this point, I would like to acknowledge my parents, Mr. Justin and Hollis Griffin, who are always there for me, especially when I need it. Please stand and be acknowledged for your unwavering support. My fellow graduates, what a journey this has been so far. We have learned a great deal and we have a new world to face together. Let us have a positive attitude. Let us be determined and courageous, honest and persistent in pursuing our goals. We just sang a beautiful day. This is our day. Let us delight in our moment in the spotlight and enjoy our life's journey. May God bless us all as the journey continues.
Julissa Griffin is also number 4 on the island's list of the top 10 most outstanding students for 2016. The top male student is Jermaine Manners, who received the Premiers and the Joycelyn Liebert Awards for the Most Outstanding Boy, the Department of Education Award for Excellence in Mathematics, the Marion Lescott Excellence Award, and the Better Boys Award. Also recognized for outstanding performances were Sateria Orr, who placed 3rd in 6A1 and received the Kyle Alex Weeks Hope Nevis Award for Outstanding Leadership Initiative. Shaliqua Carmichael, who received the Ira Hanley Awards for the Best Mathematics and Science Results in 6A2, and the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union Social Studies Award. Tikali Edwards, who placed 2nd in 6A2 and received the Javel Mully Hope Nevis Award for being a well-rounded student, as well as a Class Award for high academic performance over the years. Leniqua Dyer, who received the Lundy Esdale Award for Best Mathematics Results, the Violet O. Nichols and Zanella Claxton Awards for the Best Language Arts Results in 6A2, and the Elvina Mulcair Award for the Best Social Studies Results. And Camille Burnett, who received the Kyle Alex Weeks Hope Nevis Award for noteworthy academic consistency and the Ursia Blake Award for maintaining a high academic standard over the years. Yesterday's graduation ceremony, held under the patronage of Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln Dyer, also featured remarks by Principal Barbara Hendrickson and Education Officer Teres Dorr, and the keynote address by Chesley Manners. I am Donis Wilkinson Keynes reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
The Joycelyn Liebert Primary School's 29th graduation and prize-giving ceremony was held under the theme, Life is a Journey, Not a Destination. And that concludes this evening's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.